Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Muramasa the Demon Blade. We're gonna go over the controls tutorial, because I find that's easier than just explaining how things work in battle. Now, to move, use the control stick. I'm playing on a GameCube controller, I should mention. Press up to jump, which is a weird choice for this game, because it's very precise. So, I don't know, I would prefer a button, but it works. And you can double jump, and you can glide afterwards, as we've already seen. And now we have Ninja to fight. When an enemy appears, you'll automatically draw your blade and enter battle mode. In this state, you can deliver attacks and perform other special actions. Slashing combo. Press A to swing the blade, and press A repeatedly to perform a slashing combo. Crouching. Crouching is useful for barely avoiding things that are a little too low, and also for using low slashes, which are a good way to hit enemies. If an enemy has fallen onto the ground, your normal attacks will no longer reach them. You'll have to perform a low slash. But remember, combo attacks are the best way to land multiple blows. And if you crouch and then perform left or right, you can dodge. Dodging is invincible, so use it a lot. It is one of the ways those people that play on Shigurui difficulty live, because it is totally invincible. Oh, they want me to do it again. Wacha! It's a really strong attack, that one. It's useful for breaking swords, if you ever fight someone who has their sword drawn. There you go. An uppercut. It's a good way. Use an uppercut to launch a blow, land a blow on enemies that you have sent airborne with one of your attacks, or to send them airborne to start with, depending on the enemy type. This is arguably the most useful move in the game, attack-wise. The running slash, totally invincible, and you go through enemies. You can perform a running slash up to 3 times in a row, and you can combo in between. See if it'll let me do this. Nah, I have to do this downward slash. Wacha! There's not really that much use for down stab, I think. I mean, you can kind of just use it to get to the ground quickly. Secret arts use up some of your blade's soul power, as shown in the upper middle part of the screen. If this gauge is too low, you won't be able to perform a secret art. And that bar you see at the top of the screen, under where it says Misty Slash, is also your blade's health. Now, I'll explain that in a second. Secret arts differ for each blade. When you obtain a new blade, be sure to discover its unique secret art. There are no duplicates, as far as I remember, for secret arts, and there are about a billion jillion blades. Parrying stance. If you hold down A, you can block. If you block this way, every time you get hit, your sword takes damage. But if you were to repel, and they throw something at you, and you hit the button right as it's going to hit you, you throw it back with no damage to your sword, and no damage to you. It is basically a parry from Street Fighter Third Strike in the timing. If you parry or repel an attack, you'll use up some of your blade's soul power. Oh, I guess parrying does use up some soul power. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. Never mind. I'm retarded. The blocking, I believe blocking uses up the most. There you go. Broken sword. Broken sword, you take damage if your sword breaks. If your blade runs out of soul power, it will break. You'll then be at a significant disadvantage during your battle. Your attack power will decrease, and you'll no longer be able to defend yourself. Restore a broken blade by returning it to its sheath. When you're waiting for it to recover, use a different blade to attack your enemies. And how do we do that? Press L. Boom! You get a fancy little quick draw attack. But only when the gauge at the top is lit up. After performing a quick draw, you won't be able to use this attack again for a while. When the gauge lights up again, you'll be able to unleash it once more. So we just have to wait. So if I were to switch blades right now, I would switch, but I wouldn't get the quick draw attack. But now that it's shiny up top, I hit the button again, and boom! A quick draw is a powerful technique that attacks all enemies on the screen. Be sure to take advantage of this and change blades whenever the gauge lights up. Lights up. Lala. Tongue talkie. Now we just kind of have to kick the crap out of this ninja. It's really easy. Watcha! Now we got a rice ball. Hell yeah. When you win a battle, you get this little status screen, which the game will explain right now. Your battle results will appear at the end of every battle. You receive money and bonus XP depending on how well you've performed. When the battle is over, you also sheath your blade. At this point, you'll no longer be able to attack. And you can use the rife ball. The hell's a rife ball? You can use items by changing R. You can change what item you have equipped, and then you press X to eat. If your fullness gauge appears for a recovery item, you may not be able to use that item again for a while. In fact, you cannot... how do I explain this? If you have fullness at all, full, like it is not completely empty, then you cannot eat anything at all. So it's best to find foods that have a balance between good health regen and no hunger, or low hunger, fullness, whatever. Anyway, our opening act is to destroy the barriers to reach the main road. This one. See? We are knocked back by the barrier. You need a more powerful demon blade to destroy this. Barriers block off part of the main road. You can only destroy barriers by examining them while possessing the correct demon blade. You can check which barriers you're able to destroy by looking at the abilities menu screen. When you find a barrier with a matching color displayed on the ability screen, you are able to destroy that barrier. There are two kinds of barriers. Barriers that block your progress and barriers that block secrets. I will show both. But if we go into this menu here, we'll just get this out of the way. Yeah. Here, you can look at your items. You can use one. Okay, that's good to know. I actually needed to use that in a second. And you can look at all your stuff. You can set items for the quick select here. And you can check your equipment. You have two different kinds of blades, which I'll get into in a bit. But basically you have Tachi and you have Odachi, which are blades and long blades. Long blades are slow as crap. Here's your abilities menu. You can check your stats and your equipment and that sort of thing. Anyway. Let's just go up here. Nothing to look at. You see there's a map at the top of the screen? I'm actually going to be turning that off because I find it detracts from the beauty of this game. And here are souls. If you collect souls, you'll increase your sword's health, or rejuvenate it, I should say. And they are also have a secondary purpose, which we'll get into at the end of the video. But for now, just collect them, because I told you to. Now, you probably noticed at the end of the tutorial that Ooh, ninjas. You probably noticed at the beginning of at the end of the tutorial, I cannot talk while fighting ninjas, that I showed the map and our route that we're taking. Oh, I took damage, you piece of crap. I hate you. I was hoping to see if I could go for a really long time without taking a hit, but I guess not. So I'll just use another bamboo flask. But I showed the map and the route because I'll do that for every episode just so you know where we're going in case you're following along. And, yeah, just because I'm not showing the map at the top of the screen. But something else you can find in areas while exploring and not fighting is treasure. I believe there's... Yep, here's a treasure. By examining baskets and illuminated areas, you can acquire items. And you hit the thing, and you get an item. Now, I'm going to pop the map up for 1 second here. You see that little symbol in the square that we're in? That means there's a treasure there. If it's lit up orange, that means there's treasure. If it's gray, that means you've got the treasure. Easy as cake. I know where all the treasure is, at least for this first episode, so I don't even need to worry about checking to see if there's treasure. Besides, it's not that hard to find treasure. I mean, you just go through, explore the whole screen, you'll find everything. Ooh. Parallax scrolling. How cool. Now, you may notice there's a fair amount of running here, and not a lot going on, story-wise. Ow, you pieces of crap. Get off of me. Not usually this terrible. I'm gonna need to use another item. Oh god, we're off to a bad start already. This is the second take of this video, I should mention, and the first take I did a lot better, but I wasn't happy with it for secret reasons. Anywho. Okay. There's a lot of backtracking in this game. As you may notice, there's a lot running and not a lot going on. And there's a lot of running through areas that you've already been to. So whenever we have to backtrack, I will be explaining things about mythology, or talk about characters, or, you know, the game, whatever. Doesn't really matter. And there's going to be a fair amount of post-commentary in these episodes. Oh. Samurai are troublesome enemies capable of defending themselves against your attacks. If you break their blades, however, they will no longer be able to protect themselves. Your first line of attack should be to snap their weapons in two. Drawn back slashes are really effective when you're looking to break a samurai's blade. To execute a drawn back slash, blah 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 blah. I hate samurais. I never have good luck fighting these guys. But if you do that thing, I can almost die. Here, I'll talk in a second once I'm done killing this guy. Get out of here. Okay. Thank you. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Anyway. I'll just throw up a little box of text here that tells me what I was talking about and what I wanted to finish my sentence with. A good thing about secret blade arts that I didn't mention beforehand is you are completely invincible while performing them. There's still a ninja here. So if you ever find yourself in a pinch and you're gonna die, throw out a secret art, and as long as it's a certain kind, you will have enough invincibility frames to not die. Is there any more souls around here? I could use a lot of souls. You're gonna need a lot of souls. Okay, guess not. Let's keep moving. Okay, what else is there to talk about? I have a list of things to explain in this first episode, but I kind of put it somewhere and forgot about it. Ooh, yes. A story. Ooh, was I talking about that before? I don't know. Anyways. There's not a lot of story going on, because there's story only in specific points. If you've ever played Odin Sphere, which is another game by Vanillaware, then you remember that they also had story only in specific spots, and then it was gameplay everywhere else. This is the same deal. And also, these are goblins. You can just kind of do the downward slash over and over, and there's not much they can do about it. But if they do start attacking you, they will kill you fast. But because we haven't actually had a story section yet, we don't know anything about what's going on. Who is Momohime? Why does she have a sword? Why is she a girl? Why is she pink? Well, we'll find out. The story is very much a slow burn. And this is a ghost town. So you'll have to bear with me as we go through. But where is everybody? This place is messed up. And it's 9 kinds of serene at the same time. More treasure, but no people. Hello? Anyone out there? Guess not. That's weird. And the town's over. Huh. That's strange. Ooh, souls. You'll also notice that this game is very pretty. Very, very pretty. Which is one of the reasons... Oh, damn it. I hate you guys. One of the reasons... You know what? Get out of my face. You dodge my attack and you will die for it. This game is really, really, really pretty, which is one of the reasons I wanted to Let's Play this game in the first place. Also, I wanted a reason to play it again. But the art is this good for a lot of places. Most of them. And it's very Japanese style in other ones. Here is a thing. This is a checkpoint. By examining places illuminated in a blue light, you can save your adventure and recover your life flame and soul power. In addition to being found on the main road, checkpoints are placed before important parts of the story, such as boss battles. Always be sure to save your progress when you find one, which we will do right now. Stealing save 3, because I can. And here is a blue, ghastly tori, which I think is what they're called. They're gates in Shinto shrines. But behind one of these is always a story section and a boss and then another story section. So I'll shut up for such story sections and then talk at the boss.
あれは確か縄文前、雪之丞様に狼藉者が突然切りかかり、思わずこの身を盾とかばって倒れたはずが。ここは何というところやら。あの世ならせめて迷わぬように誰ぞに問いたいものじゃな。
ジンクロー、法の結界は国中に張られ、もはやどこへも行けぬ。悪逆無道の罰当たり、諸物に代わって成敗いたす。
わらわは農州鏡の桃姫、お人違いでありましょ
う。うまくいったようじゃ。魂が抜けておる。来なされ娘も箱根の結界を越えれば奴も動けぬ。術が破れ、体からこちらの魂が押し出されてしもうた。邪魔するのはあれに見える坊主らの仕業じゃな。
その声忘れるはずもない。あの夜雪之丞様を襲いし、狼藉者の声ではあるまいか。
いかにもそういない。あの人たちこそが切った相手に乗り移るおぼろ流玉写しの秘技。今やその五体のことごとくがこの伊豆名陣九郎のもの。おとなしく明け渡すか、さもなくば共に地獄に落ちるか。
体一つに魂一つ、命において真羅万象の決め事よ。わしの霊魂が取り付けばお主の魂は押し出される。雪之丞の体を奪うはずが、割り込んだ姫君のせいでこうして小娘となって生きねばならん。情けはかけぬぞ。
逃がさぬぞジンクロー。出家の身でありながら浅ましき姿になり果てたるは、無限地獄に落ちるともこの手で無念を晴らすためぞ。
Okay, boss fight time. In boss fights, you notice that they have two life bars. Or they have two bars. One of those bars is yellow, which is their life bar, and that orange one is their set of total health. They have, I think it's 4 quarters in that orange one, and each quarter represents a full yellow bar, so they have a lot of health. And this guy is really easy. If you knock him around, or if you knock one of those little lamp things into him again, he'll get dizzy. Now I've actually fought this guy several times and never taken a hit. Well, so we'll see how well I can do here. I doubt I'll be able to do it just from the Let's Play curse, but I can try, right? Now, I'm not doing a very good job of showing off how combos work, but, you know, whatever. Generally, I like to do 3 slashes in the air, and then a dive slash. No! Well, I got hit. Oh well. Lost my combo. That's not a big deal. But yeah, combos basically there for fun. I think you get bonus XP for having the high combo. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I like to do 3 slashes in the air, dive slash, hit him a couple times again, and then just repeat, and then finish it off. And you notice there are 2 kinds of attacks. There's the heavy attack, which does a lot of damage, and there's the quick ones that don't really do much. But yeah, I should switch swords. I'm going to take this time to switch over to an Odachi. It's a long blade. Long blades, very slow, relatively powerful actually, but I hate them because your agility is reduced to basically 0. And that is the opposite of what you want in this game. Tachi, on the other hand, are very fast. Not as strong, but you're very agile, and they generally have pretty good secret arts. Ow! Now I'm gonna switch over to my other sword here, use Moonlight, so I can juggle you in the air, and just like regular enemies, you can actually juggle them after they die, which is fun. Well, I didn't really demonstrate that with the other guys, but you can. And we get awesomeness. There's actually, if you notice, it says extended battle there. You get bonus XP for having a really short battle or a really long battle, which is good. But anyways, story time. Hasebe Kunishiki acquired. With this demon blade, you can destroy red barriers.
やられたわ。桃姫の魂が見当たらぬ。先ほどの騒ぎに乗じてあの坊主めにかどわかされたか。術が破れたからには桃姫の魂に何があってもこの肉体の命が危うい。あれを野放しにはしておけぬ。すぐにも追わねばならぬというのにグズグズしおって今菊め。まだこのか刻限はとうに過ぎておるのに。いつもながら狐とは思えぬ見事な化けっぷりだが、待ちくたびれたぞ今菊。
申し訳ございませぬ。遅れましたのは感動参道に貼られた結界を避けるのに大回りしたためにございます。嵯峨野からは街道に出られず、北に回り越中越後へ、次に飛騨から野麦峠を越えて信州に入り。
もうよい。お前の話はいつも長すぎる。して例のものは持ってきたか。
清州の刀匠千治村正、その御霊の宿る翁面、ここにお持ちいたしました。
村正ほどの妖刀でのうては我がおぼろ流剣術の進化は表せぬ。すぐにも欲しい。行くふりでも構わん。
では刃にまといつく切られた者の魂をお分け与えください。恨みの炎が村正殿に力を与え、鋼を赤く熱するのです。
そんなものでいいならいくらでも用立ていたすぞ。手当たり次第に切り捨てて嫌というほど燃え立たせてくれるわ。
されば村正殿も喜ばれ、新たな刀を次々と打たれましょう。妖刀と名の付くからにはそれ相応の触りがあってのこと。たちまち見入られ、人を切らずにはいられなくなりましょ
う。見入られることなく刀の容器を制して操る剣術がおぼろ流よ。畜生の分際でいらぬ心配じゃわ。いくら折れようとも鞘に収まれば血をすするためによみがえる。そのような刀でのうてはこちらも困るのだ。
社に収められた面を持ち出したのが狐仲間に知られれば、姉様はどのようなひどい仕打ちに遭うか分かりませぬ。これもひとえに甚九郎様のため、どうかお察しくださいませ。
坊主らは道という道に網を張り逃がさぬつもりらしいが、神馬両断の村正があれば結界など物の数ではない。何はさておき、今は急がねばならん。墓場の堂でお前を待っておる間に面倒なことになった。東海道より付きまとっていた蘭海という坊主に玉写しの術を破られ、肉体の元の主桃姫の魂を取られた。あやつの口ぶりでは箱根を越え江戸に下る算段であろう。居所を探せ今菊。魂に何かあればわしが死ぬる。
そんなことにはさせません。お任せください。
我伊勢桑名の狩千治村正なり。 刀は切れ味こそ真髄と生涯それのみをただただ求め技のさえついには視界に切れぬものなきほどに及ぶ刀のできたるや毛量基準ばかりか天人地義に至るまで刃を恐れてあだなすことを得ずその威力申すに及ばぬされど魔剣に光るる猛襲にてなお有名の狭間に漂い果てなく鋼を打ち続けるは朝から在し強引かな。
And here we have the Demon Forge. Let me just show you what we'll be doing here. There are a metric crap ton of swords. A lot of them. Look at this. There's a lot of swords. Anyhow, Kisuke and Momohime share the same tree, but they start on opposite ends. So here's Kisuke's side. He goes through all these, and these are ones only Kisuke can get. And then we have Momohime's side, which are the ones Momohime can get. And they meet down the middle at some places, and whatever. Anywho, these swords here with the background, these are ones you obtain through story means that cannot be forged, but they are also providing links to other swords, and you cannot progress till you have them. For example, I cannot make this or this. Well, I can make this one, but I can't make this one because I don't have this sword. Or maybe I can bypass it. I don't know. Anyway, like, just trust me on this. You need that sword, okay? Like here, I couldn't make this sword unless I had this one. But you need two things to make a sword. You need spirit and you need soul. Souls we get from collecting on the world, like I was showing you in the actual video. Spirit you get from eating. You eat items, you can go to restaurants and eat there, and you get lots of spirit. Now we didn't have any spirit, so I took the liberty of eating 2 of our bamboo flasks and got some spirit, and we're gonna make a odachi. So yeah, see? You need this sword in order to finish this line in order to make this one. Now, I don't really need this sword right now, but I will make it soon enough. And that's all for Momohime's story for episode 1. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time.